Top music genre, 5 best. The world of music is enormous. From dance music to rap, rock to jazz, there are a plethora of genres, subgenres, and styles to choose from. On the one side, the list can be very lengthy. However, not all genres are equally prominent and profitable. As a consequence, the music industry, or the music market, unquestionably prefers some of these over others. 5 top music genre. 1. Pop. Pop music is unquestionably the most popular genre in the music industry, as the label suggests. However, since pop culture has changed so much over time, it can be difficult to describe precisely what it is. Any genre that achieves widespread success is referred to like pop music. The Beatles, for example, were pop even though they mostly recorded soft rock songs from a genre standpoint. Throughout the 1980s, mainstream music shifted toward more electronic beats, with musicians and songs bridging the gap between classic rock and new musical approaches that ushered us into the digital age. Pop music nowadays borrows a lot of its sounds and musical vocabulary from hip-hop, with both the subgenres of trap and rap being particularly prominent. Electronic and dance aspects are still prevalent in popular music. Like with other factors such as Latin sounds often joining in to establish a complex and eclectic approach. 2. Hip-hop and rap, unique amongst top music genre. These two genres, which emerged in the 1980s, they have ancient origins in the blues and gospel, posed an extraordinary development that made them a kind of universal standard. The combination of spoken words and electronic sounds enabled music to create without the use of traditional instruments or skills. These including a good vocal ability or the ability to play instruments. The first rappers recounted the bitterness of life in the ghetto by sharp rhymes and raw sounds. Their heirs are currently enjoying great success. Many hip-hop genres of music, such as rap and trap, are now dominating the charts and affecting a wide range of other genres. Thanks to technology and social media, patterns change at a breakneck pace. 3. Rock. We could fill an entire encyclopedia with information about rock music and its many subgenres. Rock arose from the blues and gained popularity in the 1950s, first in the United States and then in the United Kingdom. It slowly but gradually spread across Europe, where it became the ideal music to the 60s ideological chaos. The music developed from rough and bluesy rock and roll to more nuanced styles like progressive rock. On the other hand, the punk scene at the tail end of the 1970s recovered its clear and raspy approach. 4. Electronic music, innovational amongst top music genre. With the advent of computers and digital media, producers were able to experiment with new ways of creating music. A musical instrument is no longer needed to compose or create a song. All we need now is a phone. This is how electronic music became mainstream in the 1980s and 1990s, with some precedents dating back to the 1970s when orchestras were very famous in dance clubs. Electro music, also recognized as EDM these days, is a fast-growing genre that incorporates heavy drum machines and disco. It's a hard-hitting club music genre that's devoured by the culture. 5. Indie and alternative rock. Over the last 3 decades, the term indie has taken on several different meanings. It used to refer to do-it-yourself punk bands. Now it refers to glamorous singers and songwriters or bands that are far removed from their forefathers' do-it-yourself approach. Indie rock has produced the most well-known songs of the 2000s, like Seven Nation Army. The genre continues to attract a diverse range of talented musicians. Alternative rock, however, is still a reality, particularly in the rave scene. Alternative rock and indie bands rose to success during the 90s. It is a pop style of rock based on distorted guitars that gained popularity after Nirvana produced a single called Nevermind that embraced the genre. It's a genre that a lot of people still enjoy today. It was becoming another great choice for those who didn't appeal to the glamour of popular music, despite never becoming a chart-topping genre. Wrapping it up. This brief guide is far from detailed, but it does cover the most mainstream music genres. It would be difficult to compile a comprehensive list because genres and tastes are constantly changing. Consider this a good starting point for your study.